I was born in Elko, Nevada, at the Elko General Hospital on May 21st, 1941. All I ever wanted when I graduated was to get married, fall in love, get married, and have a family. It was a blind date. Ronald D. Damele, they called him RD. And the frosting on the cake was he was a rancher, and that was it. The home ranch was the JD, the Tonkin Ranch, where two of my father-in-law's brothers lived and their families. And then my husband and I lived at Willow Creek. In those days, there were no cell phones. There were no telephones. My instructions were, we lived kind of up next to the mountain. My husband piled a bunch of tires with wood underneath and kindling. If I had an emergency, and I had no car, we only had one vehicle, and so I was to light that on fire, and they would see that down at the home ranch, and then they would come. And it was maybe, gosh, I don't know, 12, 15 miles maybe to the other ranch, maybe not that far, I don't know, to the JD. By the time the boys were big enough to get into trouble and have accidents, we had another vehicle that was left there that I could take them, which happened. I did have to do that. I didn't do any ranch work like the ladies do now. Mine was homemaker, mostly taking care of the kids. We had a small garden. I did canning. I learned from my mother-in-law. And then we left there and we moved to Eureka. I was really lucky to live in Eureka when we were raising our children. The kids could roam. We had chickens in the backyard. We built a chicken coop and a fenced area that we could have chickens. The kids had ponies, Shetland ponies. They got a pony cart for Christmas. They would hook it up and they would go around. They could ride their bicycles around town, up to Little League practice, to the swimming pool. Yeah, it was a good life. You could send them to the grocery store for a loaf of bread. It was just right down the hill. So we had a doctor here, sometimes a PA. The clinic was just built. So we had everything that we needed. Yeah, it was a good time.